Nam was different. He had a thirst for knowledge, a yearning to understand the world around him. This curiosity burned bright within him when he and his family moved to a new village nestled amidst rolling hills and sparkling streams. The village was quaint and charming, but a shadow hung over its heart, the struggle to cultivate the land. Nam, ever the observer, noticed the villagers' despair. Their crops were meager, their harvests scant. The soil, he realized, was dry and cracked, almost resistant to life. It fascinated him, this struggle between nature and man. He was determined to understand why the land, seemingly so fertile, yielded so little. Nam began to read everything he could find about agriculture and soil science. He pored over books and diagrams, trying to piece together the puzzle. He even started conducting small experiments, mixing soil and water, testing different methods to see what might work. Nam shared his findings with the villagers, hoping to spark a change. His curious mind was set on a mission to help his new home thrive. The villagers were hardworking, their days spent toiling under the sun. They tried everything they knew to coax life from the stubborn earth. Yet, season after season, their efforts were met with disappointment. The crops withered, their growth stunted. The once vibrant fields were now a tapestry of brown and yellow. Nam watched, his brow furrowed in thought. He listened to the hushed whispers of worry, the sighs of resignation. The villagers, hardened by years of hardship, accepted their fate. But Nam, with the unyielding optimism of youth, refused to believe that this was their destiny. Days turned into weeks as Nam delved into the mystery of the infertile land. He was determined to uncover the truth behind the barren fields that surrounded his village. He spent hours observing, his senses alert, his mind working like a well-oiled machine. Every rustle of leaves, every shift in the wind, every change in the soil's texture was noted meticulously. He collected samples of the soil, feeling its dry texture between his fingers, noticing its unusual paleness. The soil crumbled easily, lacking the rich, dark color of fertile earth. He recalled his science lessons, his mind buzzing with hypotheses. He remembered the importance of nutrients and the role of microorganisms in maintaining soil health. An idea began to form in his mind, a spark of understanding. He sketched out his thoughts, connecting the dots between his observations and his knowledge. The frequent floods that plagued the village, could they be the culprit? The waterlogged fields might be washing away essential nutrients, leaving the soil barren. He remembered reading about soil acidity, how it could render even the most fertile land barren. The floods could be altering the pH balance of the soil, making it inhospitable for crops. Could this be the answer he was searching for? With a determined heart and a hopeful mind, Nam knew he was on the right path to solving the mystery. Driven by this newfound understanding, Nam decided to act. He had always been curious and eager to find solutions to the problems that plagued their land. He knew that quicklime, a readily available material, could neutralize soil acidity. This knowledge was like a beacon of hope in their otherwise bleak situation. He shared his theory with his father, his voice filled with an earnestness that was hard to ignore. His father listened intently, sensing the passion and determination in his son's words. His father, initially skeptical, was eventually swayed by his son's conviction. The idea seemed simple yet promising, and he couldn't help but feel a glimmer of hope. Together they procured a small quantity of quicklime. It was a modest start, but it represented a significant step towards their goal. They chose a small patch of land, the soil as unforgiving as ever. This patch had been barren for years, a constant reminder of their struggles. With careful precision, they treated the soil with the quicklime, their hopes and anxieties growing with each passing day. They worked side by side, their bond strengthening through this shared endeavor. Would this simple act be the answer to their prayers? They watched and waited, their hearts filled with a mix of hope and uncertainty, wondering if their efforts would finally bear fruit.